The security camera showed me sleeping, but I was standing right in front of the camera watching myself sleep. It was 3:17 a.m. My phone buzzed with a motion alert from the new security camera ID set up in my bedroom. It's probably just the cat, I thought, rolling over. But curiosity got the better of me. I grabbed my phone, opened the live feed, and my heart stopped cold. On the screen, I saw my bedroom bathed in the eerie green glow of the night vision. And there I was, sound asleep in my bed, chest rising and falling rhythmically. But that was impossible. I was awake. I was holding the phone. A wave of ice-cold dread washed over me. I slowly, carefully sat up in bed. My movements were silent, deliberate. I looked at the screen, then at my own empty spot in the bed next to my sleeping form. It didn't make sense. The feed was live. The timestamp in the corner was correct. I swung my legs over the side of the bed, my feet touching the cold hardwood floor. I stood up, my own breathing seeming deafeningly loud in the silent room. I was standing now right in the middle of the room, between the bed and the camera mounted on the bookshelf. On my phone screen, I was still fast asleep. The live feed showed an empty space where I was currently standing. It was as if I was invisible. 1,000 frantic thoughts raced through my mind. Was this a glitch? A pre-recorded loop? I waved my hand in front of the camera lens. Nothing. No movement on the screen, just the peaceful, sleeping version of me, completely undisturbed. It was like I was a ghost in my own room. I started walking around, testing the camera's blind spots, but there were none. It should have seen me. It should have triggered a dozen more alerts. I walked over to the bed and looked down at myself. The face was mine, the hair was mine, the pajamas were the same ones I was wearing. But it wasn't me. It couldn't be. My hand trembled as I reached out, my fingers hovering just inches above the sleeping figure's shoulder. I wanted to touch it to see if it was real, but a primal fear held me back. What if it woke up? What would it do? What would I see in its eyes? Then the figure on the bed stirred. It rolled over, facing away from me. My heart hammered against my ribs. I backed away slowly, my eyes still glued to my phone screen. The live feed perfectly mirrored the movement. For a moment, I felt a sliver of relief. Maybe it was just a bizarre, hyper-realistic dream. I decided to get out of the room. I needed to clear my head, splash some water on my face. I crept towards the bedroom door, my hand closing around the cool metal of the doorknob. As I quietly pulled the door open, I chanced one last look at my phone. And that's when the real horror began. On the screen, the sleeping me was no longer sleeping. It was sitting bolt upright in bed. And it was staring directly at the camera. Directly at me. Its eyes were wide open in the grainy night vision, but they were voids, dark and empty. A slow, thin smile spread across its face. It wasn't my smile. It was something predatory, something ancient and wrong. Then it raised a hand and waved. A small, slow, deliberate wave. The exact same wave I had made in front of the camera just minutes before. It knew I was watching. It was mocking me. I didn't scream. The sound was trapped in my throat, a strangled knot of pure terror. I slammed the door shut, fumbling with the lock, my back pressed against the wood. I could still see it on my phone screen, sitting there, smiling that awful smile, its black eyes fixed on the lens. I ran. I didn't grab my keys, my wallet, nothing. I just ran out of the apartment and into the night. I didn't stop until the sun came up. I've been staying at a friend's place for a week now. I haven't been back. I uninstalled the app, threw the phone in a drawer. I'm too afraid to look. I don't know what that thing in my bed was, but I know one thing for sure. It's waiting for me, okay? And it knows I saw it. The security camera showed me sleeping, but it also showed me the thing that was pretending to be me. And now, every time I close my eyes, I see that smile. Thanks for watching. If you've ever had an experience you can't explain, let me know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe for more strange stories. Stay safe out there.